Have you ever felt a quiet shift within your heart, a pull towards something deeper, something beyond the noise of this world? Maybe you've started to lose interest in things that once excited you, and your soul now longs for peace, truth, and closeness to Allah. If that sounds like you, this is not by chance. It's a powerful sign that Allah is choosing you, preparing you for something greater. You're not the same person you were. The pain, the loneliness, the delays, they weren't random. They were signs. You are being spiritually awakened because you're finally ready to walk a path with meaning and purpose. In this video, we'll explore how Allah transforms the hearts of those He chooses, and what steps come next on your divine journey. If you've felt different lately, this message is for you, because chosen souls are never left unnoticed. 1. Spiritual readiness is a sign from Allah. There comes a moment in every believer's life when the heart begins to awaken, quietly yet powerfully. This awakening isn't something you force, it's a gift from Allah. When you start feeling a deeper connection to Salah, when your heart softens during the Qur'an's recitation, or when sins begin to weigh heavier than before, these are not coincidences. These are subtle yet profound signs that Allah is drawing you closer to Him. He is preparing you, whispering into your soul that you are now ready for the next stage of your spiritual journey. Unlike emotional motivation, which fades, this readiness feels consistent and deep. You begin to reflect more before speaking, guard your gaze, and seek moments of solitude for worship. This isn't because you've become better, but because Allah has placed a desire in your heart to become purified. He chooses whom He wills to be awakened at just the right time. And when that happens, it's proof that your soul is being called back to its true purpose, to serve, to worship, and to live with meaning. That inner shift is not just a phase, it's an invitation from the Creator, and the wise will respond. 2. Trials were preparing you. Many people mistake pain for punishment. But in reality, the trials you faced were never meant to destroy you. They were crafted to prepare you. Every setback, heartbreak, delay, and rejection was divinely placed to shape your soul into something stronger, wiser, and more reliant on Allah. These tests weren't signs of Allah's anger, they were signs of His attention. He was refining you, removing your attachment to things that could never give you lasting peace. During those difficult seasons, when you felt unseen and unheard, your faith was being tested so it could be purified. You learned how to turn to Allah when no one else understood. You discovered patience, gratitude, and inner strength. These qualities aren't taught in comfort, they are earned in struggle. Allah tests those whom He loves, not to break them, but to build them. Your pain had a purpose. It taught you to surrender, to trust, and to let go of control. And now, you are not who you once were. You're spiritually equipped with lessons, endurance, and clarity that only hardship can provide. Every wound you healed from was actually preparing you for what's ahead, because what's coming will require the version of you that only trials could shape. 3. Inner detachment from the dunya. One of the clearest signs that Allah is preparing you spiritually is when your heart starts detaching from the dunya, not by force, but by realization. Things that once excited you, fame, wealth, constant entertainment, begin to feel empty. It's not that you hate the world, it's that you see through its illusion. You start noticing how temporary everything is. The glitter fades, and you begin to crave something more lasting, something real, connection with Allah. This detachment doesn't make you emotionless, it makes you focused. Your priorities shift. You begin to care more about pleasing Allah than pleasing people. You no longer chase validation from others because your soul knows its worth is defined by its relationship with the Creator, not creation. Even in your daily life, you may find more peace in simplicity, waking up for tahajjud, helping someone quietly, or just sitting in reflection. This inward pull is not a loss, but a gain. Allah is removing distractions so your heart can breathe. He's making space within you for what truly matters: iman, sincerity, and purpose. When you start feeling this internal withdrawal from the dunya, understand it as a divine signal. You are being freed to walk a path that leads directly to Him, craving for knowledge and truth. When Allah chooses to elevate a soul, He ignites a deep hunger within it, a thirst not for entertainment or distraction, but for truth. You begin to feel drawn to the Quran, not just to read it, but to understand it. Verses that once seemed distant now speak directly to your situation. You start seeking knowledge about the Prophet ﷺ, not out of curiosity, but because you want to live like him. This craving is a gift, an unmistakable sign that your heart is being awakened by divine light. This newfound desire doesn't come from ego or comparison. It's personal, sincere, and consistent. You might find yourself pausing after a hadith, reflecting on its meaning for your own life. You begin asking deeper questions. Why am I here? What does Allah want from me? What is real success in the sight of Allah? These are not doubts. They are the beginning of spiritual clarity. Even your choice of company changes. You're drawn to scholars, reminders, and people who bring you closer to Allah. This pursuit of truth becomes your comfort, and as you walk this path, Allah increases you in wisdom and guidance, because those who seek Him sincerely are never left empty-handed. 5. Signs you're being chosen for a greater purpose. Sometimes, without realizing it, your life begins to align in ways that seem beyond coincidence. Doors open at the right time. Certain people exit your life without warning. You find yourself in situations that force growth and reflection. These are signs that Allah is shaping your journey for something greater. Being chosen doesn't mean your life will be perfect. It means you are being positioned for a mission, a purpose that serves more than just yourself. You may notice a growing sense of responsibility in your heart. You feel accountable for your actions, your time, even your influence on others. You begin to sense that your existence isn't random. When you speak, people listen. When you pray, your heart trembles. You see your sins clearly and rush to seek forgiveness. These shifts aren't small. They are signs of divine favor. Sometimes, Allah hides you from the world while He prepares you in silence. And when the time is right, He brings you forward with strength, clarity, and purpose. If you feel this quiet transformation taking place, know that you are not being overlooked. You are being groomed for something meaningful. Allah only entrusts higher roles to those whose hearts are ready to carry them. 6. What comes next? The journey begins. Once Allah has prepared your heart, stripped away distractions, and awakened your soul, the real journey begins. This phase isn't about comfort, it's about commitment. You'll be called to act on everything you've learned. You'll be tested in subtle ways, in your patience, your consistency, your sincerity. The ease you once sought may no longer be the goal. Now, you desire impact. You want your life to mean something in the sight of Allah. Opportunities will arise, maybe to guide someone, to speak truth, to give from what you love, or to stand firm in moments of silence. These are divine openings, tailored for your soul's growth. Your path may feel lonely at times, but that's because not everyone is called to the same level. When Allah chooses someone, He gives them trials that refine, not destroy. This journey requires courage, it demands discipline, and most of all, it calls for trust. Knowing that Allah is guiding every step, even when you can't see the full picture. What comes next isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. A soul devoted, a heart sincere, and a believer walking the path that leads not to applause, but to Allah's pleasure. That is your real destination. If you felt the signs we spoke about today, know that Allah is guiding you for a reason. You are not forgotten. You are being chosen, shaped, and strengthened for something beautiful ahead. Stay firm and trust His plan. If this video touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ineer Deen for more powerful Islamic reminders. May Allah keep your heart firm, your path clear, and your soul connected to Him always. Comment, Ya Allah, guide me to what you've chosen for me, if you're ready to walk the path He's prepared for you.